I ask for the highest guidance possible to flow through me now, with anything that we need to know in this moment, or to learn for any individuals in the group and for the group as a whole. And for any that might listen to this channeling from the recording. You have heard, some of you, through your trainings, particularly your shamanic trainings, about the great grandmother spiderweb, which connects all beings and things on your planet. It has been perceived as a spider web, as this is both organic and also in perfect sacred geometry. And the teachings that came through the elders in these tribes about the grandmother spider web that connects all living things was that one word, one thought, one smile on one place in your planet will automatically be spread through the spider web to all other living beings. We have a certain perspective on this that we will share now. Many of you are aware of the conspiracy theories. They are, some of them, theories only, and many of them are truths. The truth, in a nutshell, is that you have been manipulated so that you have been placed in a state of fear and separation, so that you have felt yourselves, experienced yourselves as less powerful, less grand, wonderful, and gifted than you truly are, each one of you. And so this has been the effect of their manipulations. And how and when and what they have manipulated is not of such great significance, but simply to know in this moment that you have been trained to dumb yourselves down. Now, these dark ones, the dark forces, they have perpetrated these lies and ill feelings between all of you through their own web. They have done this through the media, through the television primarily. They attempt to do this through the internet also. They have done it through the radio, through the magazines, even through the spiritual networks, by putting out information which is almost correct but not quite. But, and here comes the but of hope and light. The grandmother web, which connects all living things, is not able to be interfered with. It is a web of light. It is organic because it is designed to connect all of you, all of the plants, all of the animals, all of the rocks and crystals. This is in its blueprint. It is organic, and it was made from light, and it cannot be interfered with. And so for you light ones, you must know this now. you must choose to connect with each other through this light web. And this light web is present in your internet system. This is why we like to call it interweb, for it is not a net of restriction. It is a web of communication that can be used for light transmissions. Is it not that many of you have been drawn into this place because you have seen Solara and Ra on the interweb? Is this not so, that she successfully spreads light, and only light, and this aspect of fearlessness through her website and her communications on the interweb? We say this because many of you have become so confused by the misinformation that you shy away from this way of connecting. And it is not to say that you must use computers, for in truth it would be better if all of you were disconnected from all of these electromagnetic devices. But it is not to be so for many of you, for you are, for the moment, needing to use them. And there are questions.
What's happening tomorrow? Because there's some people in the States that think it's the end of the world.
From our perspective, there is no truth whatsoever in this. We will use this example to illustrate the point made earlier, that regarding theories that are put out, some are true and some are not. It is true that there are to be more volcanoes and earthquakes and floods. This is true. But the manipulators will look at this situation and they will choose to put out news regarding future disasters which also do not happen, in order to instill fear. Regarding natural disasters, you need not to focus on where and when they will happen and be in fear regarding them. You need only to choose very clearly to be on this planet right here, right now. For each one of you is of the light and not of the dark. Is this not so? Those of the light, those that we call light tribe, you are here to assist the others, to assist those who have not yet awakened. Therefore, you will not be killed in a natural disaster, and we do not mean to say that those who step off the earth plane are not worthy or spiritual. We do not mean this at all. There are some who have contracted to live in this way, for not all are meant to be going through the change that you go through now. And it is not a case of disaster. It is necessary for you to know that everything which occurs on your planet now is part of the divine plan for ascension on Gaia. If it were so that your planet had not become overpopulated and polluted, there would be no need for some of these natural disasters. But this is not the case, and so there will be some. And this is always the way in the times of transition. This has always been so. But this time that you find yourselves in is of such power and joy and beauty. It is necessary for you to know this in your heart and to feel love and gratitude and awe that you have chosen to be on the earth now. In this, the greatest time of transformation ever known on your planet. You may think now of Atlantis, and you may think that those who were awakened in Atlantis were more evolved than you presently are. And this is true, but these ones had been through hundreds of years of enlightening themselves to get to this point. And the progress and acceleration now on the planet is almost instantaneous in comparison with the evolvement at the end of the times of Atlantis. Do you understand that you are in a special time? And the only thing which is necessary for you to get through this in joy is for you to be in joy. The only thing which is necessary for you to get through this without fear is for you to be fearless. So news of an impending disaster is not likely to affect you if you do not read or watch the news, and this is a good idea. It is time to disassociate yourself from that dreadful indoctrination device which is your television. It is time to throw them out the window. You have been dumbed down and anesthetized through these devices, and there is no time to waste. The times now are for joining together as you do in your light tribe, finding any excuse whatsoever to meditate in groups, to join groups, and to make your own groups. For you are not meant to be doing this alone. You will not succeed in doing this on your own. It is the time of grouping. It is the time of light tribe, recognizing each other through your vibration. We are the councils of light. On this evening we hold Syrian, Pleiadian, and Andromedan vibration.